Well, Hollywood shitting bricks tonight. AI's coming with a pixel-packed fight. No more divas, no more overpaid stars. Just code cranking out films from Mars. Animators crying, fuck, we're out of luck. AI's drawing dragons that don't give a fuck. From script to screen in a digital flash. Your blockbuster dreams, they're AI's new cash. AI's taking over, motherfuckers beware. Hollywood's old gods got no fucking prayer. No more egos, no more union strikes. AI spitting out films that the whole world likes. Spielberg sweating his beard's turning gray. AI's got a sequel out by the end of the day. No more cut or action or overpriced sets. Just algorithms banging out cinematic bits. Your Pixar sob stories, AI don't care. It'll render Toy Story with a robot's cold stare. Buzz Lightyear's now a blockchain NFT. While Woody's in therapy yelling, what the fuck's with me? AI's taking over, motherfuckers beware. Hollywood's old guards got no fucking prayer. No more egos, no more union strikes. AI spitting out films that the whole world likes. Fuck your green screens, your CGI crews. AI's got render farms humming the blues. No more coffee runs for some prick director. AI's the new boss, the ultimate perfecter. It's churning out epics, no lunch break needed. While studio execs are shitting and bleeding. Oscar-worthy, they scream, but it's all a farce. AI's got their jobs, now they're kissing its ass. Wanna make a rom-com, AI's got the knack. It'll write you a love scene with a robot in black. No more casting couches, no sleazy ass deals. Just silicon dreams with some digital feels. The audience don't care, they're eating it up. AI's got 'em laughing with a virtual pub. From Marvel to indie, it's all the same game. AI's running the show and it's taking the fame. It's taking over, motherfuckers beware. Hollywood's old guards got no fucking prayer. No more egos, no more union strikes. AI spitting out films that the whole world likes. So raise a middle finger to the old tinsel town. AI's got the crown and it ain't backing down. From cartoons to blockbusters, it's all AI's seen. Hollywood's fucked and the future's obscene.
what's going on, everyone? How y'all doing? That song was long. I apologize, but it was good. There was actually still some more left to it, but I think it was all like instrumental. I'm like, there's really no point. People are here. The people I want to be here are here. And hopefully the people that I want to be triggered are also... Ooh, let me turn that banner off. There we go. Oh, fuck off, Spherical Man. It was good. It was good. It was Grammy-winning Spotify. I should put that on Spotify. How do I put these on Spotify? That would be great. How do I put these on Spotify? Just start putting them on Spotify. Could you imagine I drop one of these and it gets like several 100,000 listens and then like Donovan is just like... Because that's what I think is going to happen. He needs to Google Eggo mermaid waffles. All right. I guess I will Google AI. What is this? Hold on here. Let me bring up my Google machine. All right. If I get in trouble for this, I am blaming the all right, hold on here. Let's see here. Okay. It's Eggo mermaid waffles. There we go. All right, what the fuck? What am I looking at here? TikTok video about it. All right. Let's see what they say on the TikTok. No, I don't want to load up the website. I don't want to bring up the app. Just go to the goddamn website. I know. Guess go to the fucking... There we go. Oh, Jesus. What's it doing that now for? I don't want that shit. I want copy link address. Okay. Highlight. Yeah, I don't need to bring up the fucking app, no do I? Okay. Oh shit, you guys can't even see it. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're green? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? They're bussing? What is it? I don't get it.
Okay, wait. I just discovered these, and I need to know how many people looked at this product and signed off on it. I mean, development, marketing, production, back, you never... Not one of you went, Now you're like, mermaid waffles! The kids are gonna love them, and their parents are gonna die! Okay, wait.
I don't get it. I don't know the blue waffle meme. I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. They're blue. Why does that matter? What is the blue waffle meme? I don't get it. I don't understand it. What is the blue waffle meme? Okay, let's see here. The myth. Is it a venereal disease? Is that what it is? What? Is that what's going on here? Okay. The blue waffle mermaid meme is a reference to a long-running malicious internet hoax known as the blue waffle, combined with the later trend of producing blue-colored mermaid-themed waffle products. The meme plays on the shared and deliberately shocking color and name to create a dark generational inside joke for those familiar with the original hoax. I don't know. What was it? The blue waffle was an internet prank that began circulating in the late 2000s. It involved an explicit digitally manipulated image of what was purported to be a severe and infectious venereal disease, supposedly turning a woman's vulva blue. The term waffle is a slang term for the vagina. That's a new one. Okay, so in the 2020s, food manufacturers like Kellogg's began selling breakfast products themed around mythical creatures to attract children. This included frozen blue-colored blue raspberry mermaid waffles. For those old enough to remember the original internet prank, the product name immediately triggered a connection to the vile hoax from their youth. Yeah, that's lame. That's like so stupid. That's dumb. I'm not going to look up blue waffle. All right. I mean, because like, I could probably like, gonna, the images here. All right. They're not. Yeah. Those who know, those who don't know. I don't care. I don't care. That's okay. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't fucking care. I don't know. Maybe I should care. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit about that at all. The waffles are blue raspberry. Hold on here. Hold on. Blue waffle pussy. Oh, it's more like a turquoise color. Wow. Looks like a Tide Pod went off in her vagina. That's something. All right. Some pretty nasty stuff there. Looks like this, that they shot it on the set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay. Not the nastiest thing I've seen. Not the nastiest thing that I have seen. How have you gone this long in life and not known about blue waffles? No, I kind of remember it now. A little bit like that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, So when I first got into doing the YouTube stuff and people were like, oh, do you watch, do you watch Cinemassacre? Do you watch James Rolfe? Do you watch The Angry Video Game Nerd? And I'm like, I'm aware of The Angry Video Game Nerd, but none, I don't know about Cinemassacre. Okay. Did I watch Channel Awesome? No. Never got into it. I was in LA when that was going on. I was actually trying to like work in the industry. So I missed all that shit. I was never paying attention to it. Jarbo watched Mr. Hands. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of I'm absolutely aware of Mr. Hands. Yeah, fucking a horse. Not really my thing. Look up Lemon Party. See, now that is definitely something that I already know about, right? I'm watching gay porn. I'm watching gay porn. I'm watching gay porn. Yeah, I know what it is. Lemonparty.org, man. Come on, 3 dudes blowing each other. I'm watching gay porn. Yeah, I'm familiar. That I'm familiar with. See, but you guys got to understand, man, like my heyday was like flat out like rotten.com, goregallery.com, styleproject.net, realultimatepower.net. Okay. Like we're talking like way back in the day. Way back in the day. It's totally different now. Right? So if someone's like, about the blue waffle thing, like it's hit or miss. I think it's dumb. But I'm glad you guys liked it though. You're the man now, dog. Yep. I remember when those trailers were on TV and you'd hear Sean Connery going, "You're the man now, dog." God, I hated You're the Man Now, dog. I just hated the design. It's like I never really got into Newgrounds either. It was okay. But I've seen a lot of that shit. Speaking of gore, how about that poor girl on the bus? I haven't seen the uncensored video, nor do I want to. It's tragic. What I don't like about it is that people are using it as an opportunity to be racist. I don't like that at all. But I do also say rip Live-Leak. I agree with H-Barts there. Yeah, Live-Leak is great. Also, H-Barts dropping a $5. Me and Parallax are the new Austin and Bradley, LOL, but less talk. Okay, hold the fuck on. What? Is there a new development I don't know about here? Is there a new thing I'm unaware of? Did you guys have a conversation that I am not privy to? Austin and Bradley. I mean, fucking Bradley's a dick. And then Austin became a dick. Because, he's one of those guys that absorbs the personality of the person that he's with. Because, has none himself and lacks any and all, like, I don't know, like interesting tidbits about him. Okay. But if you, okay, but like they are dating, they're a couple. So are you and Parallax a couple? Like, what is going on here? Like, this is where, look, here's the thing, man. Since this shit is ambiguous, and I don't know what you want me to say versus what you don't want me to say, what you want people to know, what you don't want people to know. Like, I legitimately feel weird when you post things like this. Because it's like, I don't know where everybody stands. And because I don't know where everybody stands, I don't want to say something that's either going to like mean the wrong thing or like imply the wrong thing or like let a secret go that I'm not supposed to talk about because I don't fucking know. And so based on what you've been telling me, this particular super chat, while being in jest, goes completely against everything you told me, unless things have changed. That's all I'm talking about. If I'm not in the know, and the other people here aren't in the know, I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like it just feels weird to me, and I don't want to be a part of that. If that makes any sense. Like, if you guys are just friends, cool. If you guys are together, cool. I don't fucking know what he thinks. I haven't, I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's where it just puts me in an odd spot. And I just would appreciate it until things are like locked down 100%. We know where we stand. We just don't do that. We just don't do that. That's all I ask. That's literally just all I ask. I don't know. They like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's talking is, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I want to move on from this topic because I don't know. And I just don't like it. Okay. So I watched Superman again today. Watched it with the family tonight. A couple things. One, the movie, you start seeing a lot more of its flaws on the second time, like the second full time watching it. Still a good movie. But thematically, there's like a lot that I had some trouble with. It feels like it's a rushed story, and I think that has to do with its initial design of being a week in the life of, rather than like a full-fledged story. Because this was cut for time. You can tell shit was cut for time. Still great acting, great characters, liked everybody. Had a lot of issue with the cinematography. Like, I'll tell you this movie did not look good in IMAX. I don't care what anyone says. It has some decent shots, but even watching it on my TV, it looked muted and flat a lot. And that's just the way the movie looks. Very similar to The Flash. Same cinematographer. So, I don't know. Again, good movie. Liked the movie quite a bit. But you can see the flaws. You can see where Gunn was definitely out of his comfort zone with this one. And there's a reason why Peacemaker, that he wrote all those episodes, Creature Commando, that he wrote all those episodes, why those flow better than Superman is because those were things that were more in his comfort zone rather than being out of his comfort zone, which is what Superman is. So I'm hoping that when they do Man of Tomorrow, he writes it, but he doesn't direct it. I'm hoping that he brings in somebody else to direct it. So, Parallax, I wish I knew what that joke meant. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, dude, H-Barts, look, man, I understand you're trying to make a joke about that shit. Like, I get it. But I'm just going to be honest. It's not a joke because Bradley and Austin were a couple. You and Parallax are just friends. There's a joke there that only lands for maybe like 3 people here. And you know what I mean? And I just feel like that can potentially put someone like Parallax in the wrong position, because if he doesn't reciprocate, then it's awkward and it's odd. And I get the joke, but I'm just saying, like, maybe not here. Okay. Like, not here. Like, you need BSing privately. That's one thing, but like, not here. Let's until that's locked and loaded, whatever the fuck it might be, not here. Yeah. Spherical Man. Yeah. That's why I'm somewhat confused. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Rational for 5. Thank you. Says Kevin Spacey was at Venice. I guess he's uncanceled now. Yeah, Kevin. Well, see, it's so funny about that too, is because they're trying to uncancel Kevin Spacey. Because I think all of this stuff has like a shelf life for like cancellation and shit. No, I'm not gonna cancel you. I just want you to think about that stuff before you say it. That's all. That's all. I just want you to stop and think about what people know versus what they don't know, what the comfortability level is of certain things, and then go from there. I don't mind if everyone's on board with the joke. I got no issue. But I want to make sure everyone's on board with the joke. That's all. Can we say Polly's favorite word? I can tell you his second favorite word is feminism. That's his second favorite word. Cancel everything. Why not? Fuck it. No, anyway, sorry. The Kevin Spacey thing. Yeah, he was at Venice. Hollywood as like as a movie going thing, as an industry, is starting to kind of lose its luster with the rest of the world in some ways. And if they don't, and so someone like Kevin Spacey can get canceled 8 years ago, almost 7 years ago. No, 8 years ago. And then now I'll tell you this. All I'll say is this. All he needs to do is have one award-worthy performance, which he is very capable of. And Hollywood will be like, okay, that's it. That's it. That's how they work. Like Roman Polanski, right? Molested that 13-year-old, raped her in Jack Nicholson's hot tub. And Meryl Streep went up there when she won an Oscar and was like, hey guys, we need to find a way to bring fucking what's his nuts back? Roman Polanski back. It's a big thing. What is that, a lost episode? Yeah. What do you mean start to stream over? What are you talking about? What happened? Yeah, that was a lot. I did 4 episodes of Polly. 4 episodes of it. The one everyone knows is that one, but there's others. Anyway, Kevin Spacey should star in Citizen Kane. Fuck it. They're remaking the Amityville. Did you guys see that today? They're remaking Amityville. Why? Why are they doing that? Oh, because they're out of ideas. They're out of ideas. And that's really about what it boils down to, is that they're out of fucking ideas, man. It's crazy shit. Okay. 4 episodes. I need those in 4K restoration. What episodes? What episodes? What are you talking about? What? Oh, the Polly videos. Yeah, no, they're like short. The only one not even worth watching. The only one anyone really cares about is that one, the main one. We all know that one. But other than that, no. No, that's not gonna happen, Mr. Krabby Patty. All right. So. Oh my God. It's funny. It's funny with all the shit that's going on. Anyway. All right. So can I even read this article here? Son of a biscuit eating motherfucker. All right. Hold on. I gotta get around the Wall Street Journal here. Okay. Hold on. I want to read this article where it originated, but it's behind a paywall. I'm going to get around that paywall. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's funny. To me, it's really funny how like all of these websites are like, oh, we have a paywall, but other people just go like and read who have that will just summarize the article for like their publication. How many times does Amityville need to be remade? Well, they've done over 60 films. One of them was on feminists. One of them was on Hispanics. Forget what the other one was on. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it was only 3. It's been so long. The Amityville Horror with Deadpool was a horrible remake. I remember that one coming out and it not being great. We need an audio commentary and look behind the scenes for how you restored the lost Polly footage. No, it's dead. Let it die. No, probably not. No, it wasn't Indians. I'll tell you that right now. I wouldn't. I don't remember even remotely having anything stupid funny to say about that. And it's not even what I said was funny. None of it was funny. It was all terrible. It was all absolutely, positively, dumbfoundingly terrible. And so there we go. Okay. Let's talk about some AI shit, but AI coming to Hollywood. This blew up yesterday, and I just kind of forgot. I got busy, so I did not get the chance to do an article about it. But we've talked about Critterz before. I think it might have been on the other channel, but there is a little film called Critterz with a Z, so I can find the actual. It's only 5 minutes. Here we go. I'll show it to you guys because it's actually really interesting. And they made this with DALL-E 3. Okay, this is like how old this is. It's like DALL-E, not even DALL-E 3. I think this is DALL-E 2. This is from like a couple years ago to show you just where things have gone. It's kind of interesting.
Cameras check, microphone check. Excellent, brilliant. Here we are, planet Earth. It's impossible not to appreciate the sheer grandeur of our world. And yet there remains one forest unexplored by humans. A forest filled with life, with creatures living in the burrows of the ferns, the branches of the trees, by the flowing streams, and the mossy bogs. I'm David Attenborough's neighbor, Dennis, and welcome to a forest filled with little critters. Our first encounter is this curious fellow with the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a bat. He stands guard for the many creatures of these woods. Now, this astonishing creature is thankful for the lookout, for it sleeps 23.6 hours a day. Specific, I know, but witnessing their subconscious adventures is truly adorable. Looking upward, we find the red jackal spider. It's hairy,
sir?
distinctive for its...
Excuse me.
Wait, I'm sorry, who is speaking?
I'm speaking to you.
Oh dear, I've eaten the wrong berries.
Nope, it ain't the berries.
What? Who are you?
I'm Frank.
And I'm blue, which is weird, because I'm a red spider.
I cannot call you Frank or Blue. This is a science documentary.
Science? Ha! You think secretly filming someone while they sleep is science?
Why, yes.
Why, no. It's creepy.
So creepy.
Listen, I can assure you I'm here as an award-winning documentarian, behest by His Majesty.
Oh, so you're an English colonialist.
No, we're not here to colonize.
Right. Pretty soon you'll have us talking all dainty, drinking tea
Oh,
and...
not me. I prefer coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Me three.
Ooh, we should do a coffee run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, I just need you all to be mysterious little critters.
What? Little?
Ugh, my therapist warned me about people like you. You just love to
Your
label.
therapist?
Yeah. What'd you say? He was the guardian of the woods?
Yes.
See, it's tough being a red spider.
Mm-hmm.
So many expectations.
Oh, yeah.
And you wouldn't understand.
Look, I'm not saying I understand.
Clearly, you don't understand anything.
What?
When you said earlier I was down by the mossy bogs, what were you trying to imply?
Why,
What?
I was...
Like I'm some sort of hussy down by the docks trying to work a hustle?
No, I wasn't trying to imply...
For the record, I'm Miss Islington, the executive vice president and co-chair of the entire Forest Council.
She is.
Well, she ran unopposed, but...
Please, I'm simply here to make a science program, and all you little critters...
Oh, again with the little.
Unbelievable.
It's like he's trying to trademark us.
If so, he better spell critters with a Z. Much cuter.
Seems a little gimmicky.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good.
maybe it does work.
I told you.
I can't have you wearing hats and paraphernalia.
Can we make lunch boxes?
Ooh, with our pictures on it?
No, Audiences expect the struggle of survival, the hunt. Can you at least let me film you eating?
Ooh, I'm insect intolerant.
Oh.
I can't eat bugs.
Can I eat your sound guy?
Wait, what?
Ow! No! Everyone, please stop talking.
I don't know, sir. You seem to be harboring a lot of anger issues.
What?
You really should talk to my therapist.
Yes, you should.
Anger issues? I don't have anger issues.
You got something issues.
This is absurd. Explaining myself to you.
Listen.
I've won a BAFTA, a Clio,
Because I
an
left my
Emmy,
pants
a Knight of Fire Next. I don't need to
stereotype that woman can't be in a position of
Where's
power.
the real
So they, OpenAI Dolly.
What I miss?
You see, Doc, Attenborough, he makes it look so easy.
Yes,
His critters, always majestic.
yes,
Is that all you say?
yes.
That's actually quite comforting.
It's basically AI. So look here. So you got Dolly and the team at OpenAI. We're way past Dolly now. Okay, we are like way there. Yeah, this is not Anthony. This is from like a couple years ago. Okay, this is from like a couple of years ago. Wait, did we already get Brandon? He can't help himself. You can't help yourself. Can't do it. Oh. Who's gonna real quick here? Who's gonna direct the remake of the Amityville Horror? That's David F. Sandberg, who I think is a good director, but I think he's a little bit in director jail at the moment. But anyway, jail, but he's on parole. What can I say? Now, listen, this particular little short I thought was cool. It came out 2 years ago. Okay, I'll bring it up here. 2 dang years ago is when this came out. I mean, AI video at this point is like way beyond that shit, right? Way beyond that shit. You know, and so the Critterz is just, I think it's just I don't know if this is the channel. Yeah, I'm subscribing to this shit. All right, here we go. So this is how they did it. Again, they showed us this 2 years ago.
Where should I begin?
Dolly 2, look at
How
that.
about a cute yellow furry monster walks into a misty forest? Wow. That was nearly 1 year ago today, the first day I was granted access to OpenAI's DALL-E.
How does an AI create an image in the world of AI?
artificial intelligence, or AI?
And by now, AI was all over the news. But back then, it was the first time I'd used a tool that lets you visualize your imagination. So I stayed up for hours, creating character after character until I had a whole world of these charming little critters. The next morning, I thanked OpenAI for the access and shared a few of the critters with them.
And I could not believe how amazing these critters were. The DALL-E researchers replied, and they were like, what is this? Was this all created by DALL-E?
You guys got to remember, this is DALL-E. This isn't DALL-E 2 or DALL-E 3. This is DALL-E, right? This is like the first iteration of all this stuff. Let me try to find you guys an old image of what DALL-E 3 used to look like. Okay, hold on here. DALL-E 3 has done a lot. I'm trying to find a good one to give you an idea of how far it's come since then. All right, this one. Okay. So you got images like this. This is DALL-E 3. Okay. You've got images like this. Again, DALL-E 3 looks pretty good. Just for like what it can capture animation wise. You get so a little bit something like this, kind of weird. Looks, gives you the aesthetic of it. Data hair doesn't look that great. But again, things have come so fucking far in the subsequent couple years. Like here's RoboCop, with a cool leather jacket on. Here's RoboCop, again, with a Terminator skull in his fucking chest there. Like that's kind of cool. But this is all just old school, couple years ago sort of stuff. There's only so much you're able to do I mean, even this was Dolly back in the day. You know, like Gillian Anderson in a bikini. I mean, like, look, even like it's got like the like it looks good. You know, it like solid. I mean, look at this one here. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna horn it out for a second, but there's a reason why I'm horning it out. Take a look at the details. You know what I mean? The details there are like, this was pretty good for Dolly 3. You know, I mean, the skin texture, like it has the fucking veins right there. It's got a little bit of the like the ribs and like the boobs and got like the freckles and the thumb and the finger right there are a little bit odd. That's a little bit odd. Her hand goes into the pavement right, the car right there as well. That's a little bit odd. But then like look at like the fat around the thighs. And like that looks fucking realistic. You know what I mean? You could like imagine like your head resting there. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Jillian's hand is melting into the car. Yeah, well but this is also, by the way, this is from 2 years ago. Is that the real Don? There's no way that's the real Donovan. Is that the real Donovan? Hold on here. Is it really? Come on. I don't see him in the chat. Come on. John Oliver didn't say anything nice about AI. Yeah, I know he's not talking about it, right? I don't see them in the chat. I don't see them in the chat. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't see them in the chat. I would see them in the chat. I don't see them in the chat. So, I don't believe you. Let me find a live chat here. I think you guys are full of shit. I don't see them. God damn it, fucking assholes. Anyway, this is all we blocked them. No, I would have seen them. I would have seen them in here. I don't see them in here. Don't block them. Fucking God damn it. The reason why I don't want you to block them is because I want there to be, like an actual get them sort of thing, right? I want them to actually be able to use their words instead of just like crying on fucking Twitter. So now I'm kind of ticked. Hold on. Something went wrong. God fucking damn it. Oh, great. Anyway. All right. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah. Hold on here. Hold on. TG fan. Transgender fan? Brandon, are you coming out? Are you coming out? Oh my God. Anyway. I don't know if it's actually him or not. He changes I'm not seeing anyone new in the chat. Yeah. Anyway, what's up, Sean? How you doing, man? The reason why I'm showing you guys this is because it goes back a long way. Okay. That's all I'm saying. All right, fine. Here, I'll show you guys I just like this image. I'm not going to say why I do. You guys can infer. Okay. Okay. But get your mind out of the fucking gutter. There you go. It's a really long nail. But these are all images, by the way. These are all things that I found. Is this really him? Is this really him? I can't tell. I'm not able to fucking tell. Hold on. Let me switch accounts back over to the main one. Let me see here. Because I'm curious. I don't think it's actually him. Let's see. Hold on. I can go to channel. I can look. I don't know if you guys can look. No, I think this is actually fucking him. Maybe because he's got this this playlist here about Photoshop for beginners. My favorite thing about people like Donovan, I love it. Oh, dude, I love it how you're so triggered. Let's watch more. Let's watch how they make it, and so you can see the artistic merit that goes into it because you're an autistic person who doesn't understand that that art is something that is subjective, and you are so wrapped up in whatever fucking weird little cult environment you find yourself in that you're hilarious. Let's see some Spicy Ray. Do I have any more Spicy Ray photos? I downloaded a bunch of them, a bunch of different photos and shit from way back in the day. I still have him on here too. What's funny is, on 4chan, they still have Dolly threads. They still try to break it. What do I got? I got this one, Chloe Grace. Here we go. Chloe Grace Moretz as Harley Quinn. How about that? Maybe, let's see. We've got, nope, hold on. This is like Selena Gomez in a fucking thing, in a bathtub. Yeah, I just downloaded a bunch of random shit a long time ago, and here we go. Daenerys eating a foot long. That's a pretty good one. Pretty funny. Man, maybe we should get some AI to make some vagina. That way Donovan can see something he's never going to touch. This one's interesting. Oh, man. Anyway, what's this one here? Another one of Daenerys. People get horny. What can I say? Yeah, but you get some weird shit like this too. People just have fun. People just end up having a good time with it. Oh, this one. There we go. If you guys get the meme, that's great. Anyway. Here's the thing, Donovan. Would you be willing? Can you call in? I'll be nice. I'll give you the number. You can call in directly. You don't have to click on any links or nothing like that. And you can call in through like a blocked number and just have a conversation with me about it. I really would like to do that. I'll be nice. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll be nice. So. All right. Maybe this isn't him. Because he doesn't really talk like this. But anyway, Superman has not made a bigger profit overall than Man of Steel. That's a very ridiculous thing to say. Can she take all those lightsabers? I mean, she seems eager to try. Like I said, I would gladly have a conversation with Donovan, but I don't know if he would do it. And that's kind of sad that he'll stalk my Twitter, stalk my YouTube, stalk everything that I do, constantly obsess over me, let me live rent-free in his head. And then, when given the opportunity to come and tell me that I'm wrong, effectively to my face, and give me reasons, then I would like to extend that opportunity. For a person who claims to have a supreme intellect, who claims that I know nothing, he knows everything. Come explain it to me, please. I'd like that. I would like that quite a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you mad? I'm a coward. I'm a coward, but you won't come on when I'm like right here. You're gonna bitch and moan from the fucking sidelines, and I'm a coward. Okay. He's mad that I said his mom's name. I'm sorry. Did I hurt Diane's feelings? Because I don't give a shit. I don't care. You sit there, you steal from Sean O'Rourke, you steal from other people. You have no empathy or no consistency in your lying. You have absolutely no ethical ground to stand on for the things that you say. And you hide behind it all while using alt accounts to keep up on people who block you and tell you to go away. I'm giving you the opportunity right now to come on and actually say something, to be a man, something that I don't think you are, that you don't have access to in your life. I don't think you have a strong role model. I think you have a crazy, batshit, insane mother who wants to see the destruction of our fucking society, who is mentally ill, who is absolutely just placating whatever dumb fantasies you have by not, taking you out back and beating you with a stick to fucking wake your ass up and shit. You say you have a job. No one believes you. right? No one believes you because you're always on Twitter. You're always on Twitter. You've tweeted like, at least without the retweets included, at least like 30,000 in the past couple months. You are chronically online and you will never take a hint. So why don't you put your money where your mouth is and come the fuck on? Put your money where your mouth is and come the fuck on. Or keep my name out your goddamn fucking mouth, because this is right here your opportunity to put me in my place. And I am more than willing to listen and have an engaging conversation. I did it with Slav, and he's wrong about everything. Verifiably so, like provably so, you know, but I did it with him. All right. Not even an issue. You can have a conversation about shit you disagree on. I'm giving you the opportunity to have that conversation, but you don't want to do it. And then that makes me ask the question, why? Why don't you want to put your money where your mouth is? Why do you always have to hide behind text? I'm not saying go on camera. I'm not even saying like, you know, have a professional setup. You can do it with your fucking phone. And I'm sure you got a phone. You can do it from your phone. It's not that difficult. But again, you're not going to do it because you're afraid. You're afraid that you're not going to have any answers for when I call you on your hypocrisy. You're not going to have any answers for when you make an argument and I destroy it with a counter argument. You're not going to have any of those answers because you don't know what you're talking about, which is why you're not clicking on that link. You don't know what you're talking about at any point in time, which is why you're not clicking on the link. If you knew something more than me, if you were smarter than me, like you always claim that you are, you would click the link and you would prove me wrong. Make me eat that crow. Make me shut the fuck up. I am more than willing to have that conversation with you. I would love to have that conversation with you, but you can't do it. I found out information about your mom that was sent to me. And then I found out that your mom is your mom. Okay. And then I made a joke about that, and you logged into your mom's account and then blocked my account. Which is really funny because Brandon did the exact same thing. And I had to call his mom because he wouldn't stop harassing other people about me. You thankfully keep it to yourself, which is why I haven't called your mom. But if you were harassing people, like DMing them about me, people completely unconnected, unrelated about that, yeah, I would call your mom. That's why I get that information. You're thankfully not as far gone as Brandon, which is why I haven't done it. But I have no qualms about it. I'm not going to post your mom's picture. I'm not going to post your mom's business. I'm not going to post any of that information. But I have it. I don't want to use it, which is why I threaten it. Because I don't want to have to use it. So why don't you click that fucking link and come on in? Is he too sweepy? Is he too sweepy? Oh, that's unfortunate. I did. I talked to your mom. I did talk to your mom. I had to because you wouldn't stop messaging other people. You wouldn't stop messaging other people. You still, as of last night, were commenting on Parallax's YouTube channel about me while we were live. Do neither of you understand how fucking crazy you both are? To be so worried about what I have to say. I'm an irrelevant nobody in this side of the internet. But you're so mad because I want to talk about AI. And I think AI is interesting. And AI is going to make very interesting headways in Hollywood. And it's going to make for some very interesting content. And we're going to see a lot of crazy things coming out from people who would have never had the opportunity to do that. And the reason why you're out there being upset about it is because you got no skin in the game. So somebody else tells you that you're mad. At least, dude, I'll say this. At least Brandon draws something. It might be bad. It might be fucking terrible. It might look like it was done by a 2-year-old, okay? But at least he does something. Donovan doesn't do anything, period. He just retweets K-pop Demon Hunter shit all day long and bitches about anybody who so much as has a non-threatening thought about artificial intelligence. He goes on these screeds. I literally posted today, watching Superman. Then out of curiosity, after the movie was over, I'm kind of curious. Checked Donovan's profile, and he screen capped it. He was like, I bet he's going to talk shit about the movie. Right? Because that's how rent-free I live in that man's head. Not even a man, the boy. It's a boy. It's a child. You are a coward. You are a coward, Donovan. You are an absolute coward. Okay? You are an absolute child, a coward, a baby. Get off your fucking phone, click the link, come on in, and actually put your money where your mouth is. But you won't do it because you're scared. That's all it is. You're scared. It's okay to be afraid. Life is fear, right? Until you do it and you realize it's not as scary as you think. But for right now, you're scared. You know? The image that comes to my mind is you're sitting there alone in a dark room. Maybe under your covers. I don't know about that. You're holding your phone tightly. You're exacerbated. You're frustrated. Your hands are sweaty. You want to say yes. You want to click the link. You want to come in. You want to yell. You want to scream. You want to tell me that I'm wrong and that I'm an asshole. And all of those things you want to do. You want to make sure I know that you think that I'm a piece of shit. And I'm giving you the opportunity to do it. I'm telling you to do it. I'm asking you to do it. The link is right there, but you can't click on it because you're afraid. Because you're afraid that if you click that link, I might prove that you're scared and that you're ill-informed and that you don't know what you're talking about and that you talk out your ass and that you listen to people who talk out their ass and that all you do is cause shit on fucking Twitter and all you do is whine your little fucking bitchy ass off and everything else that you do. The hypocrisy, the lying, the stolen content, everything that you do. And you can click that link right now and come on in and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, but you won't do it. It's sad. It's sad. What would your dad think? That's my question. Would your dad be proud? Right? Clearly you think that I'm a bully. Clearly you think those things. So would your dad tell you to stand up to a bully? Would your dad tell you to go on there and state your case? Stand up? Punch me once metaphorically, verbally in the nose? Right? Pretty sure your dad would do that. Just saying. Anyway, he won't do it because he's scared. He won't do it because he's scared. You know what? You can't force him to do it. But let's find out more about how this thing was made, because this is a really cool little short that I'm excited to see turned into a feature film.
I told him it's all DALL-E. I wanted to see something in motion. I wanted to tell a story. So I contacted my friends at Native Foreign. We'd worked together on a number of projects and said, let's pitch a film.
So I said, when do we start?
So I came up with this idea for a documentary like Planet Earth, hosted by a David Attenborough type, but then it collides with a Monty Python sketch.
I'm sorry, who is speaking?
I'm speaking to you.
Oh dear.
And then you realize all the critters speak and have their own identities and their own problems, and everything he described was wrong.
Instantly, we loved it.
And we were off. So the first step was creating this world, and we used DALL-E to generate all of the settings, literally hundreds of different visuals in a day. We were getting conceptuals for all these places in seconds. But the next step was taking these worlds and making them actual environments and not just still paintings.
We work with amazing Emmy Award-winning animators and designers to bring the 2D stills into a 3D world.
And now we can move the camera through the environment, creating...
So did you guys catch that? They designed the background in AI and then went to animators, and then animators were able to separate the layers, animate the layers, recomposite everything, and then allow the team to be able to have more creative control. So not just, oh, make me a background and put a critter there, hit enter. It's actual design, thought, creation, creativity, art. Oh my God. Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine that they put work into this? I am shocked, and I am appalled that they put work into this, you guys. I was told that AI is nothing more than just you type it in and it makes it everything for you. Because that's how it's stealing jobs, is it makes everything for you. No need for the artist anymore. No need for the creative to take control of the product. No, the project can simply just be done by just typing in a couple of keystrokes and you're going to get an Emmy-winning, Oscar-winning animated film. No, I'm sorry, none of that is true. Not one goddamn bit.
Depth of field and focus and adding pixie dust or mist flowing in the background.
It was all coming alive.
Now that we had the world, we had to fill it with all the critters. And DALL-E played a huge role in this because we couldn't have the critters without them being likable, almost instantly. And so getting their eyes, their expressions, their mouths, their movement and personalities through, it was essential. When I would describe the characters into DALL-E, it might start with something simple, like a red furry spider hangs from a tree branch, and you get an image, but that's just the starting point. I'll keep working it. I'll change eyes, I'll change hands, I'll change the expressions until I get the character exactly the way I have it envisioned in my head.
They are all so darling and funny, and they embody so much emotion, and you can really connect with them.
We knew we needed experienced voice talent to, bring these characters to life. And we got so lucky with this cast.
I'm so happy.
Whoa, I'm sorry, hold up here. Wait, I gotta stop. They got humans to voice the characters? No. Guys, come on, this is AI. It does it all for you. Now they're lying. Now they're just lying. They're fibbing, folks. They're fibbing up a storm. They're Fibonacci's up in this bitch. Now that you know that they are.
We're on the same page.
Here we are, planet Earth. It's impossible not to appreciate the sheer grandeur of our world.
We're gonna dive into, now we're getting into dialogue. Here we go.
I already spilled the ketchup on it. Nope, that's blood.
The last step was seeing them talk.
So rather than hand animating...
Okay, so they have real actors doing real things, right? They have real actors doing real things here. They did the dialogue. They got professional voice actors to come on in and record. And now they're going to animate it. Oh my God, look at the technology they're using for this. That's Face Rig from Meta AI. Wow, can you believe that they're using technology to animate something? Again, shocked, appalled, just horrified. Donovan, are you seeing this? Are you not quaking in your boots? Have you not peed your diaper yet? It's coming for you, Donovan. The technology, it's from 2 years ago, is coming for you.
Characters, we actually hooked them up to a facial performance capture system.
And Chad literally lip-synced and acted out each performance.
I'm blue, which is weird because I'm a red spider.
It still makes me laugh knowing that he acted out all of these characters.
It's creepy.
So creepy. One thing Critterz has proved to me is that tools like DALL-E and AI, they're changing the entire method by which we create. You're basically creating as fast as you can think.
Production process is always evolving, and now, more than ever, we're excited to share what we've learned with other storytellers.
Ultimately with Critterz, I hope it's an inspiration. Whatever worlds or ideas Whatever's in someone's mind or their imagination, now they have technology which allows them to build those worlds, to tell those stories, to create those characters. And I hope it inspires people to just go make something, tell a story, build a world, because now you can.
Wow. Inspiring stuff there. Inspiring stuff there, right? You know, they did pretty good. Brandon here saying, "I'll just say this: my art has gotten better." Brandon, it hasn't gotten better. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. It hasn't gotten better. You should I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just telling you it hasn't gotten better. I feel like if you know what you are trying to do, I mean, like, you could. Here's the thing: why don't you sketch it out and then have AI build it for you? All right. Yeah, hold on here. Okay, whatever. Before you go, but you're not leaving anywhere. I love this. I love this here. I love this. Is cope. This is how you know he's coping. This is how you know he's seething. This is how you know he's dilating. Okay. Zack Snyder is an overrated hack of a director, and anyone who thinks his movies are underrated masterpieces just still think being an edgelord in 2025 is cool. That is in no way even an argument. That's not even an argument. It's patronizing. It's not patronizing. It's cowardice. It's pathetic. For one, you can not like Zack Snyder all you want, but you can't sit there and say that his movies haven't made money, because they have, that they were loved and hated, because they were loved and hated, just like James Gunn's Superman is loved and hated. Okay. And again, at the end of the day, a 12-year-old movie has had more time to earn money than a 3-month-old film. And so you can sit there and make the argument that at the box office, potentially, according to the Hollywood Reporter, which doesn't have all the financials, just has an estimate, that it's estimated to earn $125 million in profit for the studio, which is a good thing. But there's no way that it's going to make the amount of money on home video that Man of Steel did, because we're no longer in that type of environment. That's what I'm talking about. It won the battle, but it's not going to win the war. And even the battle is an arbitrary one. It's not something that I'm holding on to. I'm merely pointing out the facts of the reality of the situation. You're the one that has to constantly reaffirm that the movie did well. You're the one that constantly has to defend the movie. You're the one that constantly has to protect it, has to virtue signal for it, and cannot let anyone have a difference of opinion. Like, that's more about you than literally anybody else. And that's why you're a disingenuous coward. That's why you're a child, because in no way are you able to actually fundamentally grasp the concepts of the words that come out of your mouth. You are a great and fantastic mimic. But you know who else is a great and fantastic mimic? My 6-year-old is really good at picking up on things that mommy and daddy says. That's where you're at intellectually, is that of a child. Because you don't have arguments. You make grand sweeping statements on social media that are just platitudes and bullshit arguments that are just cobbled together from things that you took from other people, which basically is funny because you think that AI does the exact same thing. But here you are, a living, breathing representation of the same technology that you fucking claim to hate. That's why you are a coward. And that's why, again, you won't click the link to come on in. And why you have to sit there knowing that you are losing the argument by attacking Zack Snyder. Nothing to do with anything we've even talked about tonight. And you're like, well, all I'll say is this: Zack Snyder sucks. What kind of cope-ass, weak-ass, lame-ass, running for the hills argument is that? That is not a statement. That is a declaration of failure, which should basically be something you are given every single day. Sounds like Jarvis on William and Brad. I mean, it's like, no, Donovan, you're just a baby. You're just a baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You're a baby. You're walking around, don't know what to do, right? You're like that line from fucking Avatar. You know, it's just funny to me, guys. It's just so funny to me. I see, this is the thing. It's like, I think I'm one of the few people that are always like, if you don't like what I have to say, I'm always open for debate. I think I've always been like that. Nothing really that good. You didn't walk into anything that good. You basically walked into me telling a child to go to bed and then trying to deal with another child who just won't go to bed. But I don't want to call his mom again. Okay. Anyway, I really enjoyed this short film. So let's go back and find out more about the upcoming movie. Because they're making it a movie, folks. They're making it a fucking movie. OpenAI backs AI-made animated feature film. Now, this isn't necessarily an entirely true statement, now is it? Right? Because we were watching the process of the short film. The short film had AI assets, but it was generated with animators. It used motion capture through Meta's face rig, and then was able to put it all together in a multitude of ways. Never mind the fact that they had hired voice actors, and then the director also then acted out every part in the short, matching up the dialogue. So it wasn't like they were just sitting around doing nothing. You know what I mean? This is why headlines do a lot more damage than anything else. This is a very interesting little short film. We just watched it. It was really cute. And that is, all of that stuff. It's really, really, really funny to me. So yeah, let's continue with the article. Let's continue with the article. Where am I? I gotta find it again. Let's see. Okay. Sorry. I have to show you guys this. I just saw this. Hold on. So Donovan, like an hour ago, was like, anyone that resorts to AI images, I don't give a fuck what you think. You're not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. My ass, this is to be a gatekeeper. It's an absolute fact. Yeah. Crying. He's crying. An hour ago is when we went live. So he saw my thumbnail and he's like, I can't do it. Oh my God. Yes, I'm always open to debate. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Joe, are you there? Joseph? Jobert? Joe? Okay. I like Joe. I haven't talked to Joe in a little bit, so it's fine for him to come on. I think he wants to debate me over another subject anyway. But you see, Joe doesn't mind clicking the fucking link. That's weird. Hold on. Joe, can you hear me? Okay, he's muted. Okay. Yeah, when you unmute and fix it, come back, he'll be here anyway. What would happen if Hollywood admitted they love AI? Well, it's going to happen. Like, it's already basically happened. They're just not coming out and saying it. They're going to let it, like, slowly, gradually come out. Well, Jess here, yeah, AI has been banned at cons. And that has a lot to do with the people who go to cons. But that will eventually change, right? If you are an AI artist and you're not disclosing that you're doing AI art, I think that's a factor. But I also think that in the case of the one that happened at Dragon Con, it did have a fair amount to do with, like, they were doing Disney stuff. And I think the Disney stuff is like a big part of it. But I also don't think every single vendor there has a license to sell the work that they do. And if any of the artists there are creating content and selling content that they don't have a license to do, but they complain about AI, they hypocrites. When James Gunn says he loves it, Donovan dies. I don't know about that. Jarbo is going to release his full final solution for the homeless. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I didn't tell no one about that. You need to shut your fucking filthy whore mouth. Anyway, the film called Critterz aims to debut at Cannes Film Festival and will leverage startups' AI tools and resources. Let's find out more. OpenAI wants to prove that generative artificial intelligence can make movies faster and cheaper than Hollywood does today. The startup is lending its tools and computing resources to the creation of a feature-length animated movie made largely with AI that's expected to be released in theaters globally this next year. I will say, I'm a little hesitant on that, believing that, because, just last month there was that Runway Animation Film Festival in IMAX, and like it was supposed to be 3 nights, but they cut it down to 1, and I couldn't go see it. I was very not happy about that. You hate it because it's not the critters that you like. Yeah. Well, using AI in Artist Alley, I will say is sketchy, but there are also a lot of sketchy artists out there as well. Spherical Man says, I have a feeling that AI will be used to replace Greg Sipes at Beast Boy and future Teen Titans projects. It's a shame what Warner's did to him. Well, here's the thing with that. You don't know what Warner's did because he's got some, he's not really the most honest narrator or reliable narrator about that. And now, is it entirely possible that they'll use AI with him maybe doing the performance and then them tweaking it with AI? Maybe. They should do that with The Simpsons, like right now. They should absolutely do it with The Simpsons. This is what they should do with, if a voice actor wants to continue doing the work but is not going to be able to sound the same because, vocal cords change with time, then they should do that. They should absolutely do that. There's not a problem with that. If it's their voice, their performance, and they're just tweaking it together in the fucking sound bay, that's not a problem. That's not an issue. And I don't even think fans will have an issue with that shit, right? It's going to require somebody to actually do it and then for it to be really good. And that's currently the thing right now is that with all of this stuff, it has to be really good. And people are like, worried about it. Like that's kind of the whole point is it has to be flawless. It has to be perfect. And not only does it have to be flawless and perfect, it has to be good. Because if it's not, then people are going to be fucking bitching about it. I'll tell you this, Jess. I could see Simpsons training a model on all the episodes that they've done, like the 700 episodes that they've done, or no, 1,500 episodes now that they've done, or something like that. And then sit there and then like, train AI and do that. I could see that happening. And I think that would be okay. Seriously, like have somebody write the script and then just does like have them do the voice talent because eventually they're going to die. And what's going to happen when they die? Like, are they going to recast? Probably. Yeah, they're probably going to recast. It has a lot to do, I think, with the fact that like the show is too popular and too profitable to cancel. Anyway, we can talk more about that later on. All right. So Critterz is about forest creatures who go on an adventure after their village is disrupted by a stranger. It's the brainchild of Chad Nelson, a creative specialist at OpenAI. Nelson started sketching out the characters 3 years ago while trying to make a short film with what was then OpenAI's new DALL-E image generation tool. Was it 3 years ago or was it, I don't know, definitely between 2 and 3 years. Now he's teamed up with production companies in London and Los Angeles, aiming to debut a feature-length version of the film at the Cannes Film Festival in May. The team is attempting to make the movie in about 9 months instead of 3 years it would typically take, said James Richardson, co-founder of London-based Vertigo Films. Vertigo is producing the film alongside with Native Foreign, a studio that specializes in using AI along with traditional video production tools. So Vertigo Films, what have they done? Okay, let's take a look here at Vertigo Films. What movies have they made? All right, so they got right now Critterz, Spider Island. They did Monsters, Gareth Edwards' Monsters, Street Dance 3D. Okay, Sweeney. They did Bronson. Okay, Horrid Henry, Hawking, The Children. So this is definitely not what I would call Dirty Sanchez, the movie. Oh, I've heard of this one. Valhalla Rising, I've heard of that one as well. American Hero, what is that? Stephen Dorff, Eddie Griffin. Oh my God. So these guys are definitely like smaller, probably like a little bit on the smaller scale. It's not the Vertigo that I thought it was, like not the comics and shit. And this isn't the one that's working with Henry Cavill, right? This isn't the one that's doing all that, right? Is it? I don't know. Is this them? Hold on. Staff. Let's see. Co-founder. No. Okay, no, it's not. It's not. Anyway. So, but they've done some shit. Okay, let's go back to this. Right. All right. So, Okay. Let's see. All right. Sorry, lost my place. Okay, so Vertigo is producing the film alongside with Native Foreign. Okay, so this is a sketch, and this is what it kind of came up with. That's pretty cute, though, by the way. Critterz has a budget of less than $30 million, far less than what animated films typically cost. The production team plans to cast human actors for voice characters and hire artists to draw sketches that are fed into OpenAI's tools, including GPT-5 and image generating models. OpenAI can say what its tools do all day long, but it's much more impactful if someone does it, Nelson says. That it's a much better case study than me building a demo, which was the 5-minute short that we watched earlier. Entertainment companies, including Disney and Netflix, are experimenting with AI tools for a variety of production, user experience, and marketing work. But many have been wary of wholesale embrace in part because they fear upsetting actors and writers whose guilds have fought for protections against tools they say could cost their members work. Except they didn't really do much with that. Like, honestly, like, not much. They did not do much with that at all, and the strikes were kind of pointless a couple years ago. For on the front of AI, getting the residuals for streaming was definitely something that was good. So entertainment companies have also sought to protect their copyrighted characters and works. In June, Disney and Comcast Universal sued AI provider Midjourney. Okay. Last week, Disney did the same thing, or Warner Brothers did the same thing. The script for Critterz, it was written by some members of the team that wrote Paddington in Peru. So I saw some people saying that it was written by the people who wrote Paddington in Peru, but it's saying here that it's written by some of the members of the team that wrote Paddington in Peru. Why would there be a team to write a Paddington movie? That's weird. Okay. Funded by Vertigo's Paris-based parent company, Federation Studios. The studios involved are developing a compensation model to allow the roughly 30 people working on Critterz to share in any profits. OpenAI is betting if Critterz is successful, it will show that AI can deliver content strong enough for the big screen and accelerate Hollywood's adoption of the technology. This is what Nelson said. OpenAI's tools also lower the cost of entry, allowing more people to make creative content. An OpenAI spokesperson said the film reflects the kind of creativity and exploration we love to encourage. So, you know what? Here's the thing. Coming in as a original animated film, they're going to need a hell of a marketing budget. And apparently, they haven't sought a distribution partner yet, which means that by going to Cannes, they're hoping to get acquired when they're at Cannes. And if they get acquired while they're at Cannes, they're going to want to go for theatrical. But their best bet, in my opinion, will be probably Apple or Netflix. Probably Netflix will go after. We'll probably do it. Probably. So yeah. So Nelson and Cleverov, yeah, here we go. Critterz is a short form film that made its debut in 2023 with funding from the AI company. The Wall Street Journal first reported OpenAI later hired Nelson to be a liaison with creators and artists on how to use its tools. It's unclear whether OpenAI will help with the film's marketing. Richardson said it's too early to talk about the marketing plans. So yeah. So right now, they are literally just in the process of getting this thing out and ready to go. Is it the first Oscar animated AI film? It's entirely possible that could happen. Right? It's entirely possible. And it's going to happen bit by bit by bit by bit by bit by bit by bit, right? It's going to be all about easing the tip in. And when they can ease it in, more and more people are going to, I think, be more in line with what they're trying to do and see where it goes. Now, granted, look, this whole thing could also realistically, this whole thing could 100,000 million% blow up in their face. It could absolutely blow up in their face. We have no fucking idea if it's going to do well or not, right? Like, there's none. We don't even know whatsoever if it's going to do good, if it's going to do bad. But what we do know is that it's coming. And it's something that this company believes in enough to invest upwards of $30 million. And because they believe in wanting to do that, that it's going to be something that it can potentially have an impact on Hollywood. and to see where this stuff goes. Because if you guys remember, if I can find the original, I don't even know if they have it anymore. Oh God, what was it? If they have the original page for it. Okay, so this is Sora. Okay. And hey Joe, can you hear me now? I can see you, but your mic is muted. You gotta. Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. I can't. Joe. No, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not Joe. That's not Joe. That's somebody else. Ooh, smart. Ooh, that was smart. Ooh. I could tell because I can see it. You guys can't see it. Someone's trying to pretend to be Joe, probably to like showcase like, you know, big dick porn or something. So it's either Donovan or maybe Brandon or something. But they're creating an account with my I don't know who it is. Yeah. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad, whoever it might be. I'm not even mad at all. You know, I think it's funny. But you got to try harder, buddy. So here's like, this is some of the stuff that Sora, you know, has created. The thing I don't like about Sora is like, you know, this one here looks a little bit like fucking Avatar. But like, look at the water, the reflection and everything else. You know, even like the creatures there reflecting off the water. I'm just not the biggest fan of how it operates. Because like, it feels like they've let it go. They haven't really updated Sora. Right? They haven't really updated it at all. So here we can come take a look here at the what they got. This I kind of like though. All right. Like the videos are kind of, what the fuck is that thing? Jabba the Hutt, but I'm assuming someone in Parliament. It's good for like establishing like visual shots like this. But it's like kind of weird. This one I kind of like. But how do you do like a good looping shot? You know, like this is kind of cool. Does it, you know, but it just keeps resetting after a couple seconds. All right. She's gotten into some shit. They got a dragon in the desert. A cat making bread or making a pizza. Clearly a violation of food handler's law. You know, this girl here giving the, whoa, she got them crazy eyes. She got them crazy eyes too. That's kind of nice. Who does this look like? Okay. I like the deer. I like that stuff. The girl in Italy or whatever, or along the ocean. That's Mediterranean. Very nice. Stick figure riding a bear. Yo, that is, oh man, that would be awesome to have like stick figure adventures like that. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Is that Devil's Tower? I think it's maybe not Devil's Tower. Nah, I like that's for, you know. There's some cool shit. Oh, Jesus. Wild Jesus alert, everybody. So this is Sora. Like right now, Sora can do like visuals. Is that Bolsonaro? Who the hell is he hanging out with? I don't want to know. It's fascist propaganda. Yeah, but you could easily do like, you know, a lot of this kind of stuff with it now. I do like the cats with the cigars. For some reason, I think that'd be a funny movie. Ratatouille 2, Pizza Cat, let's go. Let's see here. H-Barts likes grok. You know what? I pay for it only because it's good to have in a pinch. And it's like, it's the cheapest model for right now. You know, I dropped like $30 for Midjourney to do video. And like, I had to like this to do like, fucking short today. It costs a lot of money just to do it. So I don't quite think I like it. Anyway, where was I here? Like, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with like Midjourney. Like, this is just my account. I'm trying to work on like another short, so I like doing the videos, and like it looks pretty good, you know. Like the light and everything else, like it really does pick up on it, and it looks pretty solid. But it's like, again, like even this one here is just some weird shit. That's, you know, like, because you got to just kind of go through, but here, just explore. It might freeze the browser a little bit because it gets like that. The videos, yeah. Hold on, let me just try restarting it, see if I can get that. Anything new? Because there's like, I mean, it's, again, it's good. I think it's more visually stimulating than Sora. And you can do a lot with like the, you know, with like the, look, I mean, look at this one right here. Right? Like, I don't know why your head does that, but like, this is the picture that the person came up with. It's all public, you know, and then just made the video of it. Like, that's kind of cool. So it's like, you know, I mean, animation is where it's going to be at. I don't think it's going to be able to do video for a while. Like, it's going to have to dominate animation first. And once it dominates animation, you know, and then like Brandon declares a jihad on it. See, this is kind of cool right here. That's kind of interesting. I like the shot. Right? But it's like trying to also, but see, then you have like the warping on the side of the characters there. It's like, how do you fix that? You know, like that's the kind of problem is like it can do it, but it's like, it's very hit or miss, unfortunately. So it's like, well, we're getting there. They just, once they nail character consistency, it's game over, I think. Wow, look at that. That's just cool. Here's a prompt. Authentic documentary style, 8K raw photography from a high-end aerial camera system, like a shot over high-angle aerial medium shot POV from a rescue helicopter. This is too much, by the way. But like the idea there of a gigantic colossal dark Titan boa, Titano boa, as large as King Kong, swims in the lazy S shape, dangerously close to it, a small distressed wooden boat. I mean, like, could you imagine being out in the water and like coming across something as big as that? I that's like fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. Grok is amazing. The average, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I like that it creates a bunch of different images, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like it as much. Honestly, Google Gemini is like way better, but you gotta tweak it. A series of Matt and the Menace crew going against Brandon and Donovan. I don't know if it'd be very good or not. I think it would end up being something kind of boring, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's what's going on with all that shit. Let's see. I will drop the link if anyone wanted to. Have I used Imagine for Grok? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here, hold on. We'll wait, wrong button. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. We'll try some stuff here while we're waiting. Okay, so give me something to imagine. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Okay. Hold on. I want to do this very quickly. And then I want it to be a surprise. Okay. What are you guys going to say anyway? So Anya Taylor-Joy holding up a sign that says Donovan sucks. Doesn't necessarily look like Anya Taylor-Joy. Did I even spell that correctly? Oh, you know what it is? Is I put the hyphen in the wrong spot. Okay, here. Anya Taylor-Joy holding a sign that says, Donovan, you are a tool. There we go. Let's just see. Will it look like Anya Taylor-Joy? It doesn't look like Anya Taylor-Joy. But there's a lot of women holding signs that say, Donovan, you're a tool. It's an endless array. It's an endless array of women. Hold on. Maybe we can find something here. Maybe we can find something that might work. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm looking, you guys. I'm looking. There we go. Because, you know, he loves Anya Taylor-Joy. That and Dua Lipa. Big fan of Dua Lipa. Big fan of Anya Taylor-Joy. Okay. We're going to upload. Okay. Let's see. There we go. This is it. Okay. She is holding a sign that says, Donovan is a tool. There we go. Let's see. Will it do it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, no. It's the weird version of Grok that makes weird non-celebrities. This is weird. What the fuck? I didn't want it to do, I wanted it to do, she is holding a sign that says Donovan. There we go. Did it even work? What? I can't say that I'm happy with it. Is that his celebrity crush? If you check his, it's hard to tell. If you check his Twitter profile, it's like either, you know, I think it's like Olivia Cook or I don't know. The guy retweets so much, you know. It was all like that. Anyway, I don't know how, I don't know. Why isn't this working? I think it works better on the, I really do think it works better on the mobile app than it does on anything else, right? Like HWADs, what do you do when you do it? What is it you use? Because I'm kind of curious. Because, like, you know, wait, actually, hold on here. Okay. Hold on, folks. We're going to be trying something new. Something crazy. Something wild. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can make it. Let's see. Ooh, sorry. My bad. My bad. That was a bit louder than I thought. Okay. Okay, hold on. We're over here now. All right. Okay. We are over here on Gemini. It says Donovan 6. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it does it. Here we go. Mobile app, okay. I guess Grok over on the mobile app does a lot better. Okay, hold on. I will make that one. Spherical Man. That's great. That's fucking awesome. Oh, lordy. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. We got it. Anya Taylor-Joy, Donovan's crushiest of crushes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like to burp in the mic. That just kind of came out. I wasn't able to stop it. I wasn't able. So yeah, there we go. She's holding the sign. Donovan sucks. Zoom in more. Donovan, your crush doesn't like you. How does that make you feel? Hopefully sad. Anyway. Okay. Let's go back over here. All right, we're gonna try another one. Okay. Make me an image of Jessica Rabbit in the sterling red dress? In the red dress, holding a sign that says What does it say there? AI will take away Brandon's passion. Okay, we'll see. This AI will take away Brandon's passion. All right, let's see if it works. May not work. Nano Banana is really good at like image editing, but is not necessarily the best, like from my understanding, at like image generation. I mean, it's not Jessica Rabbit per se. Let me go and find Jessica Rabbit. God. It's just Jesus Christ. That thing broke men's brains back in the late 1980s. Like seriously, Jessica Rabbit, you're just like hung. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what makes it even better. The thing that does it the best is that it's voiced. She's voiced by Kathleen Turner. And like Kathleen Turner in the 80s, man. Like fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking shit. It's good shit. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna upload. Okay, here. Use this image of Jessica Rabbit and have the sign say the same thing. There we go. Let's see. It breaks men's day. It may. Yeah, it does. It does. She's very much. So let's see. Generate the image. While it's doing that one, okay. Well, oh well, we got it. It still has her hands. I don't know. Let's try it again. All right, here's what HBart sent over. I love AI and something Zack Snyder is God. What and what does that say? Oh, Andrew, member for 37 months. Thank you. So yeah, have you watched Rocky yet? No. You liked Red better from the Droopy cartoons? Really? Crazy. Y'all crazy. Okay, here we go. This one's better, guys. This one is better. Look at this. There we go. See, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Now we don't know if Brandon is here. We don't know if they're here at all. Anyway, good stuff on that one. So, here we go. I wanted to talk a bit about this. I'm going to probably do a blog post about it tomorrow. The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere is reportedly grossing $2 million a day. Execs think it could make them over $100 million within a year. Over 90% of the film has been touched with AI. Fans are paying about $200 a ticket, and they're talking to Warner Brothers about licensing other films, including Harry fucking Potter. And look at this. Look at that. I mean, like, that's like you see like the leaves flying, the wind, everyone's hair is moving. Like, it's a real immersive experience. It's a real immersive experience here. There's one girl who went, and I'm gonna kind of show you this because this kind of, I'm not gonna lie, kind of broke. You have to see it.
Oh, look what I found! We're here at the Sphere for the premiere of The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere, and I brought my mom. She's my date. Isn't she gorgeous? Hi, Mom. Hello.
So,
Tiffany, first reactions?
I'm so excited. These legs, this giant ruby slipper.
Is this the stuff of your childhood dreams right now, standing next to the giant ruby slippers? Because it's kind of...
I think it's beyond my childhood dreams. I don't even know if my childhood could imagine.
Have even fathomed. Yeah,
No.
no, this is amazing.
I could not believe what I was seeing. This was an incredible display.
We're doing it!
I'm a little.
Mom, we're on the yellow brick road. Are you ready? Ready. I'm not skipping. Okay, fine. Ruining all my fun. No skipping. Darn it.
The
I
first
mean,
thing we
if
did
she
when we walked
if
in
she
was walk
skipped,
the yellow
it would
carpet,
pop
and
out.
it was so much fun. I loved my ruby red look, and it was just such a blast to be there with friends.
I mean, so she's there, but like, hold on, let's get past, get inside.
No.
There we go.
This is wild.
She got Gillian Anderson beat. I mean, kinda.
And Tiffany's already crying. It hasn't even started yet. Has not even started yet. Girl, you can't do this to me. We haven't started
If that's what you think I'm talking about, that is you.
I'm the crier. You're really not. When did this happen? I was always my job. And now with Wicked and now with the Sphere, you're the one crying? All the time. I'm a Cancer. So am I. Oh yeah. Our birthdays are a day apart. We're the same. What you noodle? What are you talking about? We're the same.
Oh my god. Tiffany's already gone.
I mean, look at that. Like, just look at that. That's fucking cool.
Stay tuned for my full, honest appraisal of the entire.
She liked it. I watched her video on it. She has a, oh my god, she has a black friend. She might like black dudes, confirmed. Well, I mean, if you want to go to, I think she's in Vegas. I found it randomly. YouTube recommended it to me after I watched the video on the other. So, let's see here. Okay. What else did you send me? HBarts? Oh no. Hold on. HBarts is sending me some weird shit again. There we go.
Donovan, Zack Snyder is God. I love AI art so much, and you will too. Donovan, Zack Snyder is God. I love AI art so much, and you will too.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, but that's pretty cool though. So they're talking about wanting to bring Harry Potter. There's talks about wanting to bring over, like, let's say Star Wars has been talked about. Could you imagine Star Wars at the Sphere? You know, I mean, that's a hell of a thing there. And that's exactly what they are working on, you know? And it's definitely like the kind of future. Your account is blowing up on Instagram, and I don't know, that's pretty good. Lord of the Rings at the Sphere would be interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Imagine like Avatar at the Sphere, right? Imagine all that stuff at the Sphere. Be pretty cool, guys. Be pretty based. A lot of good stuff to see there. A lot of good stuff, you know. So one of my favorite things, just in regards to like all this shit, is like movies are great, but we're seeing so much cool shit coming out of this particular side of the creative sphere that I do think in some ways that it is starting to kind of frighten some people. You know, I do. I think in some ways it's starting to frighten some people. I mean, it is frightening people, as we saw a certain little boy up way past his bedtime, scared of anything involving it. And I get it. I understand. You know, things are different, things are new, right? But there you go. There you go, folks. There's nothing. Anyway. Anyway. Where are we at? Okay. I don't really know. I got really kind of adult movies at the Sphere. Yeah. Imagine the smell. Just imagine the smell. Joe's apartment at the Sphere. Just nothing but gigantic fucking, what's it called? Cockroaches. The Matrix would be cool. They are doing something with the Matrix, kind of similar to that at the Sphere. Not at the Sphere, but at another theater. So they've done a little bit to do more with that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, has anyone, odd question, has anyone seen Chris the Bipolar Jedi recently? Because like I haven't seen him. Wonder what he's up to. Miss my Chris. What can I say? But otherwise, yeah, what's going on? Anyone got any last subjects? We'll be going on for a few more minutes. That's why. But it is kind of getting late. I'm kind of getting tired. So. All right. Yeah, just in the group chat. Okay. In search of at the sphere. Yes. No, that'd be terrible. It's fucking in search of at the sphere. It's like, hey there, Mark, stop being a little bitch. Okay, so he's just in the group chat. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm glad. He's doing okay. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm like getting kind of tired. It's just been one of those days. We're coming out of summer and into the winter here in Washington. So what that generally tends to mean is that it's just kind of like a lot of overcast days, and you're like, God, fuck, I'm tired. It's one of the reasons why plus also kids went back to school. You know how it is. Like, you know how it is, right? Because like the kids go back to school and then they bring whatever the fuck they get home with them, right? And there was like earlier today, my girlfriend's like, I'm not feeling very good. I'm just wondering, because my youngest was also not feeling very good. And then we get an email from the principal today, like, know when to keep your kid home from school. And it's like, oh, it's beginning. It's beginning. Yeah, you skip fall. Yeah, kind of. Well, no, we get a fall here, but it's nice. It's just it's getting into that, like right now it's 58 degrees, which is kind of normal for here. What's tomorrow looking like? Tomorrow is looking like the high 70s, like low 70s. Okay, it's gonna be like that through the weekend. Okay, cool. Bix Colleen at the Sphere. Oh my God. You, sir, need to get laid. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're in Florida though, Jess. Your winter's gonna suck. Spherical Man has heard LA has been having outbreaks of COVID. I don't know necessarily. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. Hey, she's older. You should be fine with that. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, have sex with her. I'd be fine with that. Be good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna dip out. Just try to go. I slept till like almost noon today, but it's just like, sorry you feel it. All right. No, not right now. I'm not right now. I want to get going. I don't want to be delayed. But all right, guys. I have tomorrow night off. I might stream if I'm bored. I'm working on some short stories, trying to get that stuff prepped out. I got a new one that's up on the TikTok, but I need to like create like the YouTube channel that's just for that. And then show you guys the shorts. So, all right, everyone, have a good night. Peace out.